Hello, everyone. I'm Deborah Kozowski, your ICF Edmonton chapter president, with your April 2021 message. The past month has been phenomenal, discussing topics of vulnerability and emotion in coaching. Vulnerability sounds like truth and feels like courage, according to Brene Brown. Brene Brown talks about how when we all are vulnerable, we often feel and see ourselves as weak, whereas we see others when they share vulnerability as being strong. In the community of practice, we talked about emotion and coaching, recognizing the emotions in our clients, but also in ourselves and how we are triggered by situations and how can we fully be present for our clients during those coaching sessions. Now, during this month, I've also been reading a book called The Heart of Laser Coaching by Marian Franklin. An excellent book and resource. And I just wanted to share an excerpt with you that I found so applicable, and it's talking about missing the shift. Because that's the one thing that we really get excited as coaches, is to witness transformation, to witness the growth, to see the shift. And she says here, as you will discover, going beyond the shift with more probing questions can be detrimental. It is one of the biggest mistakes in coaching. The shift can manifest when your client gets quiet and then says, OMG, I feel so much better now. I really get it. I need to ... This is when you honor that your client is stopping to reflect, the saturation point. Your client is likely processing and is possibly in an emotional state and can't take in anything else from this point on. Continuing to question can only serve you at this point and takes your client out of feeling present and puts them back into their head. You will check in with your client throughout the conversation, but as I explained earlier, it's important to ask a looping question. After a change in voice, tone, pace, an aha moment, or a laugh. Of course, sometimes there's no shift or aha moment during the conversation. The shift often occurs between sessions when the client has time to thoroughly process the conversation. Alternately, sometimes the shift can come early in the conversation and the coach keeps going because they feel an obligation to fill the allotted time with their client. It doesn't necessarily take a lot to shift somebody, and the conversation can be rather short. The client will still receive tremendous value and will likely feel complete despite the short time frame. And it's vital to check in to see where they are and what they want to do. They are often content to stop the coaching and get into action. Coaching is not about time. Coaching is not about time. It is about providing value. So I wanted you to think about missing the shifts, to be fully present, paying attention to when your clients are vulnerable. And when you ask that powerful question that gets them to stop, pause, ponder, and sit in silence. It is in those gaps where those aha moments occur. And again, sometimes it doesn't happen right in the coaching conversation. But as we develop our coaching skill and develop being present with our clients, we can notice when we have emotions come up for ourselves, when we feel vulnerable, when something's being reflected at us as coaches, knowing and discovering ways in which we can still hold that space for our clients and be present. And also give ourselves grace for having emotion come up in situations. Now, as you think about your coaching presence and paying attention to the shifts that occur, I want you to reflect on your own coaching practice. What is vulnerability to you? How does Or how does emotion show up for you in your practice with your clients? It is so important to allow ourselves, when possible, because we know those emotions last for about 90 seconds, to feel the feelings so they don't get trapped. We need to allow them to flow through us, be able to express it, whether it just be in the pause and letting it move through us, or in the discussion. So continue to hold the space, continue to be present for your clients, and holding that grace for yourselves as well. Remember, vulnerability is the strength. It sounds like truth, and it feels like courage. I hope you find yourselves all well, and I wish you a happy holiday, happy Easter, and good spring break. Stay safe, and I hope to see you at our upcoming events and our International Coaching Week in May. It's going to be so exciting what the chapter has planned for you.